Hello, I'm Kevin Ackler from Radioactive Films, here to review The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the movie, and the Swedish version, because the American version sucks. Anyways, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, it's about, well, there's three things. It's about a journalist who gets in some legal issues, who is hired to solve a murder in a family of a family murder for Henrik Wenger, part of the Wenger Corporation, and it is also 3 about Lisbeth Salander and her backstory. She is the girl with the dragon tattoo in this case, but it's about her backstory, and which is really dark, by the way, and she gets involved with Mikael Blomkvist to help the investigation on the murder of Henrik Wenger's granddaughter. I think it's his granddaughter. Yeah, granddaughter. Anyways, the plot, it gets a 5. It's great. There's not much to complain about. The only thing that I can complain about is that it doesn't completely follow the book. Well, all the events do, but it leaves out a lot about Mikael's liability issues or his legal trouble. It leaves a lot of that out, which is, you know, it's set up like that from the beginning. It starts out with that, so you'd kind of want to see a conclusion to the legal issues. It's there, but not really, if you get what I mean. The acting, it also gets a 5. It's incredible, even though you can't tell what they're saying without reading the subtitles. You can still tell it in their voice. You can still tell the emotion that they're putting forth. So, you know, if I was a Swedish person who could understand it all, I would definitely have to, you know, give it a 5. Even as an English speaker, I can still give it a 5. Special effects, there isn't anything really fancy about the movie, but they're still good. Everything in it is just presented really well, so I have to give that a 5. And is it fun to watch? Yes, it is. There are some boring, slow parts, but they're kind of essential to the story. The entire story is really suspenseful, so a lot of times you'll just be like, oh my god, what's going to happen next? And then other times you just kind of feel bored, but you still feel the suspense. You still feel like what's going to happen. So is it fun to watch? Yes, it gets a 5. There's also a lot of action in it, so you won't, you know, get bored by it. I mean, it's really well paced. It's slow and then fast and then slow and then fast, etc. So, you know, that brings our total score to a 5. A 5. I love this movie. I love the whole trilogy. I don't like the American version. The only thing I like about it is the fact that it sums up the issues of Mikael Blomkvist, but, you know, this is about the Swedish version, not that version, and everything else in that version sucks. So watch the Swedish one, because it's better.